So we're going to do some blue quests before we jump back into the main story. And I think that these should be interesting, because this is like an entirely new place. This is an entirely new people. And they've got their own unique issues here that we're going to hopefully work through. So let's check it out. Watching way. Excuse me, miss. Have you by chance seen any thieves prowling about with ill-gotten iron carrots? They're crimson, tender, surprisingly heavy. The carrots, that is, not the thieves. If you haven't seen them yet, I'm sure you will. We've been told that you adventurers are quite good at solving crimes that no one else can be bothered with. Okay, yeah, that's me, sure. Wonderful, I'll rely on you to solve our carrot caper. Honestly, what manner of fiend would deny a loprit their dinner? Anyway, our culprits took 4 carrots in all. Those are not easy to carry about, so I dare say they can't have gotten far. Okay, we'll check it out. We're gonna accept both quests at the same time. Well, how do I know it's... Okay. Wait, it's called True Carrot Crimes. Oh, bother. There's no sign of them anywhere, and it's almost time to eat. Is it more carrots that have gone missing? Hello? Yes? Yeah, you there. You wouldn't be heading to the carrotorium, would you? Could you help me and my fellows and let them know it's mealtime? If we don't eat, I can't take my nap. Wait. My thanks. They should come running at the mention of carrots of happiness. So just say the 3 magic words and they'll be on their way. Really, these are the kind of quests that I'm doing here? I mean, okay, fine. Okay, I see where they are. I see where they are. With chat in say, enter the words carrot of happiness to call over the loporits. Oh my god. Call them over. Oh, okay, okay. I mean, hopefully they're going to run all the way. I don't want to have to say it a bunch of times. They're very sheltered rabbit people. I know, I know. I mean, I'm surprised it's as good as it is. In say, we have to do carrot of happiness. I did the carroy. I did carroy of happiness. Oh! What did he say? Carrots of happiness, you say? My, is it that time already? I was working on projections for the optimal carrot production based on total production of Aetheris to ensure... population of Aetheris to ensure that... never mind, I must make haste or I'll miss out on seconds. Okay. Good, good. They like their carrots, man. I find it... Yeah, it's just... I'm curious. What I'll say is I'm curious about who their contact is on the inside. I wouldn't have been surprised if it was the bunny boy that we met when we went into Labyrinthos. I really liked that guy. I wanted to say his name was Orenvald, but it wasn't. That's the guy from the Scions. His name was... something else. But I wouldn't have been surprised if it was him. Maybe he really likes carrots. Could that mean... Yes, it must be time to eat at last. Oh, how I have waited for this moment. There's nothing like a carrot of happiness to fill the void in one's belly and soul. Yes. Yes, indeed. Last one. Boom, 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 boom. Are these... What is this thing in the middle for, do you think? I mean, I see the carrots. Yes. They're kind of massive. But, like, what is the thing in the middle for? What? They're serving carrots of happiness today? The deep, luscious orange, that tempting, slender silhouette. Wait for me, my darlings, I'm coming for you. Okay, now it's time to find this would-be thief, or band of thieves. I'm gonna guess it's up here. That's my guess. It's just a guess, okay? I would not be surprised if this was the one. If this was the place. And if it's not up here, at least I'll have a good view from up here. It's not. Okay, so the view. There it is. That's the spot. That's one of the iron carrots. Nibbled iron carrot. Why would they steal the iron carrots? The scrumptious looking iron carrot's been tragically abandoned in its prime. What is that? Hello? This guy gonna talk to me? These things are really cool. Blip blip. Insufficient stock of iron carrots. Iron carrot detected. Initiating iron carrot procurement. What? Do I have one? I mean, I guess. I might have... No. I ate one. I didn't have it. I didn't keep it. Okay. There it is. Wait. Is that it? Oh. So one of their little helpers has sort of gone awry. And he's looting carrots where he shouldn't be. Gotcha! Wait, have we got off? Yeah, we got the fates done. We are sped up here. Interesting stair design here. Huh. It's like a ramp and stairs in one. Actually, kind of ingenious, if you think about it. You've returned! Ah, and everyone else is accounted for. Sustenance is essential for us loperates, though I suppose people are the same. Yes, they are. In any case, we expend a lot of effort raising a whole variety of carrots. Carrots of happiness are a new cultivar that are particularly comforting, though. It seems almost silly to have our workers consume so many carrots just so we can produce more carrots. But that's a problem that can't be solved with even more carrots. Oh, okay, wait. Hold on. That's a problem that can be solved with even more carrots. No need to worry about the details. I'll work out the figures just as soon as... what were we talking about? Okay. I'm not going to make yawn sound effects because I'm probably going to end up yawning the whole time then. Oh, shit. Here we go. You pack, please tell me you found the carrots. I mean, yes, I guess. Just one of your helpers. The supporter? Never would have suspected. It's supposed to help us farm the carrots, not eat them. I recall the technician said something about enhancing its code with a love for carrots to increase work efficiency. But to go so far as to steal carrots for itself? I fear it may now love them a little too much. Alas, those poor carrots. But at least we know what became of them. And how to prevent this from happening again. Thank you for your assistance. Oh, good. Fantastic. We're actually sort of creeping up on 87 now. It's not bad. And on top of that, that was the only 2 we had, right? We didn't get any down here yet. No. This zone, to me, feels like it might be one of the most difficult zones to do the fates in because it's so split. It's like that area is separate from this area almost entirely. So when the fates are all down here, you shit out of luck if you're up here. What you gonna do? Captain Kick? God. Of course. Alright. So. Growing Way. Now, you'll remember last night we were going to follow Growing Way this side to see more of Best Way Burrows. He just had some more interesting stuff to show us. I don't think he actually elaborated on what was actually going to be shown, but like he said, there's more good shit, so we're going to go and check it out. Ah, good. You're here. Through this door is the greatest End's Vale. It was named such because the Vale is the Vale to end all Vales, the most beautiful forest you'll ever see. We understand the people of Eorzea enjoy taking leisurely walks through natural spaces and the like, so I'm sure you'll enjoy it. How about we start a nice stroll to the fountain? This way. Okay, now I'm curious. I want to see what kind of forest they made. Is it going to be, like, massive? Because he now, obviously, along with all of them, modeled most of the stuff here after the, you know, the big guys, the Watcher and his friends. The forest? Of what? Oh! I mean, actually, if I'm being real with you, that's kind of fantastic. I mean, let me just get this quickly. These guys. They've not seen a real forest, have they? This is beautiful, though. Like, if I had to pick any of the zones to live in, I'd probably pick something like this. I mean, Thavnir is kind of cool, but, like, this is sick. Like, this place looks great. It's like a weird mix between sci-fi and, like, fairy tale? You know? This is sick, but, like, what? Where's the forest, dude? Where's the trees? Is it these? Is that all of them? I mean, I still like it. It's just kind of weird, man. It's just a little weird. I'm just gonna get this current quickly. Oh, is this water? Oh. This is nice. Are those the other trees? It's kind of cute, man. South. Ah, it's in this area. Hey, Flawless Evasion, what's up? They've never seen a forest? Do they not have any pictures, dude? So what do you think of the forest? Isn't it positively pleasant, simply sublime? I couldn't see the forest or the trees. I didn't see any. Wait, you mean those crystals out there are... 'Tis as transcendent as burying your face in a chocobo's plumage and taking a good long whiff. He's gonna think that's a good thing. Here we go, I'll do that. You really think so, truly? Hearing you say that means more than you know. Personally, I'd say this place is the pride of the borough. Building this place was a challenge, let me tell you. Since we were born here, we've never seen trees in person, let alone a forest. The information sent by our collaborators was quite enlightening, but after much deliberation, we decided to use crystalline constructs in place of living trees. And thanks to our atmospheric circulation system, the place produces air as clean as you'd find in a forest in Otheris. The fountain behind us is powered by a rather large crystal adorning its top, but plays a vital role in supplying us with fresh water. Much time and effort was spent making this most spherical of spheres. I dare say, the unparalleled roundness speaks for itself. Oh shit, true, yeah. I enjoy nothing more than a nice long stretch and a spot of relaxation when I come up here. You look like you do the stretch yourself. That's the spirit. I feel more relaxed simply watching you. A sight worth the many years spent building this place. If it's not too much to ask, it's always been a dream of mine to take a walk through this forest with someone from Otheris. Could we, maybe? Sure, let's go. You will? Oh, be still, my quivering whiskers. Greenway's now accompanying you. Okay. Come with me. Come, let's go. Shit, man. I'm happy to. Let's do this. There's a talking point, but there's also a point here. Oh, we should walk. Very nice. I wonder... Yeah. Okay. I want to go to that one, but, like... We can go here first. I was thinking, Lumen, that I could be more helpful to you by teaching you a little bit about the moon and what it is we do. When we were first created, the moon's sole purpose was to hold Zodiac, and there was absolutely nothing to be found here. Eventually, Heidelin gave us our first task, furnish the moon with propulsion systems capable of facilitating travel to the stars. It sounds impressive, and I suppose in some respects it is, but it was only possible thanks to the knowledge Heidelin shared with us. We also had a lot of time to get it done. 6,000 years, give or take. But anyway, let's keep going. Wow. 6,000. That's pretty intense. Okay, I'm going to go a bit faster because there's a fate. Warring Way. Wait, there's one over here. Well, let's do this one first. What are these crystals? I'd actually like to know. Ask if I can taste the rainbow crystal. What? No! I'm not sure what it is you do with crystals on Aetheris, but we don't eat them. Certainly not this one. It's possessed of all 6 elements: wind, lightning, fire, earth, ice, and water. We use crystals like these to maintain the moon's elemental equilibrium. It's worth mentioning, though, that because Heidelin's influence, being the embodiment of tranquility and stasis and all, manipulating elements here is different than it might be on Aetheris. A conjuring of fire would sooner dry your clothes than singe them, for example. Put simply, the etheric conditions are ill-suited to growth, which is why the surface is mostly barren. Of course, this was all necessary to keep the raging energies of Zodiac in check. Sure. This may come as a surprise, but we didn't begin building the habitable areas until after the propulsion systems were ready, considering how long it took. I wish we'd started sooner. Who would have thought we'd need 4,000 years to make all of this? Certainly wasn't work you would dare rush, either. We had to create infrastructure and countless support systems, some of which wouldn't be operational until hundreds of years later. Then there was a brief period where our productivity came to a screeching halt when that bizarre red satellite was sent up from Aetheris. The Allegan's mischief, I think. That's Talamud, right? We thought that maybe some new nefarious actor was colluding with Zodiac. All we could do is stand by and brace ourselves for the worst. I can't tell you how relieved we were when Heidelin informed us of its destruction. Oh yes, there was much joyous humming that day. Say, do you notice anything peculiar about the treetops? I mean, apart from the fact that they're massive crystals and not trees. I'll give you a hint. It's the golden rings emanating from the glowing spheres. Along with the device fixed near the ceiling, they fulfill a role similar to our sun, and do so even better. The sun and similar celestial objects in the great expanse radiate energy that is harmful to your bodies. These rings shield you from that energy, while allowing you to bathe in the perfect amount of sunlight, or rather, a close approximation of it. Damn, that's impressive. Pretty impressive, wouldn't you say? Yeah, that's what I would say. I would actually say that. Oh, and if you look closely, you'll see different types of trees have ever so slightly different curvature. Yes, indeed, this forest is truly the greatest. They have different curvature. Sure do. They absolutely do. I mean, these can't be the trees, though. Are these? Oh, these are also trees, right. Interesting designs, yeah. There's something else I wanted to tell you about. Oh, alright. The propulsion system and the habitat facilities were completed around 2,000 years ago, and with that the most important features were fit for purpose. Which was all well and good, except we still knew nothing about the present-day people of Aetheris. Why not go and visit Aetheris yourselves, you might ask? Strictly forbidden. Were our technology or knowledge of the moon's true purpose exploited for evil ends, the result would be disastrous. Then, there were those few more rejoinings, and it became increasingly difficult to converse with Heidelin. Fearful we might lose the ability to communicate with her altogether, we beseeched her to find people on Aetheris we could trust to help. We were quite fortunate everything worked out as it did. Please don't tell me it's the Charlayans. I still suspect that's the long and short of it. It's basically the Charlayans are packing up to leave on this moon ship. That's my guess right now. With the exception of the routine inspections and maintenance, we remained asleep and waited, hopeful Heidelin would find someone who would help us. Eventually she did, and though her power was waning, we were able to speak to them directly for a short while. We shared with them everything we could, including our knowledge of the heavens and a means to travel here to the moon. They certainly didn't waste any time with what we taught them. No more than a few years after that, our collaborators found a way to convey messages and supplies to us from down below. With all the letters, books, and other resources they sent, we learned enough to start making more meaningful changes to the moon. And now you're here, hopefully enjoying yourselves as much as I am. Yes, thank you. I knew you'd like the greatest ends, Vale. I knew it. Thank you again for coming here, by the way. I know it was just a walk through a forest, but it meant a lot to me. Fantastic. I like this guy. There you are. I take it you've already received a grand tour. Shame we missed it. Nah, you're okay, man. Growing way! I've been looking all over for you. That's the boss. Yeah. Oh, is this about the teleporter in the residential area? No, never mind that. We have more pressing matters at hand. I'll be calling an emergency meeting shortly, and your attendance is required. Really? Can't imagine why you'd need me there, but if you insist. We won't be away long, so you're all more welcome to continue looking around the burrow. Now, come along, Growing Way. Before we arrived, you seemed to be in the midst of a rousing conversation with your guide. Did you learn anything of import? Yeah, dude, Charlane's. Charlane's. They've spent 12,000 years preparing for this. With the appointed hour fast approaching, I can certainly understand their restlessness, but still. It remains to be seen if the people can be persuaded to evacuate when there are yet no signs of the final days. What's more, the technology of this place defies imagination. I doubt there are many who would readily come to terms with living in such surroundings. Whoever these collaborators are, unless they are possessed of the world's most charming personalities or means to forcibly evacuate people, they will meet with a great deal of resistance. Hello? Hi, Gemma. Is this Moon Potato? This is the Moon Potato. Absolutely, it's me. It's me. Indeed. Even if faced with annihilation, the decision to forsake all one knows cannot be made lightly. Charlene, dude. I'm pretty sure he knows already. Forgive me, friends, but I must beg your leave. There's another matter which yet begs for mine attention. Of course. We can accompany if you like. Nay, that will not be necessary, if you'll excuse me. I know what it is. He knows what it is. He knows what's going on. So he knows that Charlane's at the sort of other end of that radio. Deathcore, what up? You had the best fish and chips? I'm jealous. I think we have to have fish and chips this weekend. Maybe we'll have fish and chips tomorrow. God damn. I don't know. Man, you know, the problem is that, like, half our family doesn't eat potato. No, 2/3 of our family doesn't really eat potato. It's just me. And then the fish. Man, like, if it's a classic battered hake or something, again, half the family doesn't eat it, basically. It's just me. Man, I love fish and chips. Oh, good on you. What do you suppose has suddenly tickled his fancy? It is clear now that difficult decisions lie ahead of us. Preparation for the evacuation of Aetheris is indeed crucial. But I'm not yet willing to forsake our world and its reflections. And I trust I'm not alone in my reticence. Reticence. Fantastic word. The final days will make brave fools of us all. Thank ye. Back to old tricks. What? Oh my god, why is he looking so sinister? What? Did Urianger seem strange to you? More than usual, I mean. I know he has a penchant for keeping his own counsel, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried. Would you go and see if he's alright? Stella and I will remain here and see what else we can learn about the final days. If you hurry, perhaps you can catch up to him. Better for anyone one of us to go in case it's a delicate matter. He's absolutely right. It's not what they think. I'm almost certain the only thing that's going on here is he knows now that it's the Charlanes and he's not willing to just say it. Anyway, here we go. I'm gonna go check that fate out. Oh, let's just do the top corner of the map. I think we've got all the points here now. So there's 3 left to find. Oh no, wait, 4 left to find. I don't think they're in here. Yeah, southwest. It's down here. Fantastic. Perfect. So we still have these 2 areas to go to. I'm actually kind of loving the fact that they did custom battle music for the moon. Like, it's... You know, it's like, it's the kind of thing that... Is this a park? What? It's a park! Or what is this? This is much taller than I initially thought. Oh dear, I feel dizzy. Surfing way. Slide is for children. Children of man, that is. You are considerably larger than I imagined a Loperate child would be, if one existed. I can slide. Oh, there are even stairs around the back. That's kind of cool. Yeah. I'd like to slide like this. Nice. It's a weird-ass place. So, this was made by a bunch of little rabbit people to facilitate and accommodate the species, the many species of the planet that we come from. We've now been like sort of told many names. Hydaelyn, Etheirys, doesn't matter, but the planet we came from. And they did all of this, and they made all of this without knowing anything about us. So, so that's why it's all weird. This is a forest, by the way. As you can see, those are trees. These are trees as well. These are trees too. This is all just different trees that they made. They don't know what trees look like. God. So, oh my god. Oh dear. Swarm of dynamites drifted inside the burrow. You must help us get rid of them before they blow the place to smithereens. Let's do it. So it's actually, in that case, it's quite fascinating. But, yeah. Okay, let's get these guys over here. I'm not going to be able to run out. If I run out, then I'm not going to be able to hit them all. So I'm just standing in their shit. I don't care. It's fine. Drifting dynamite. Don't self-destruct, please. Wait, they did self-destruct. But it still counts, so it's fine. You don't get to choose what battle music you want. Basically, the way it works is it's based on the area that you're in. So, generally, if you're in Shadowbringers areas, it has Shadowbringers combat music. If you're in Endwalker areas, it has Endwalker combat music. If you're in the Realm Reborn ones, you know. But, specifically here on the moon, they seem to have the combat music from Final Fantasy IV. Which I was just saying is a really nice touch. Because I thoroughly enjoyed the combat music in Final Fantasy IV. And it's sort of, it's nice flavor, you know? It's the kind of flavor that people making games like this don't need to add. But when they do, it actually makes a difference that really speaks to the players and shows that they sort of, you know, they care about the game that they're making. I think it's cool. Isn't it 5? I think this might be 4, but I'm not sure. You might be right. If you say it's 5, boom. I don't know, dude. It's been a long time. All I know is that I've heard this one before. I did play a bit of 5, so it could be 5. The most recent Final Fantasies that I played of the older ones was 3, 4, and 5, obviously. And I would say this has to be either 4 or 5 then. If you say it could be 5, absolutely, yeah. I don't know. I just remember hearing it. The whole do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do here. Like, I remember hearing it and I love it. I love it. It's so good. Here it comes. It's great. Pretty great. Huge, dude. Huge. Think we're about to be finished? Massive, dude. Here we go. I must have a lot of gemstones already. You're gonna go look? It's not 5? It must be 4 then. I personally didn't really... I just picked 4 because I remember going to the moon in 4. So that's why I thought it would be 4. I must have a lot. 2 for 65. What I will do is, before I continue... Oh crap, wrong button. I will actually go over here quickly. I'm just making a quick trip. I know it's sort of out of the way, but... No, wrong place, wrong place. I want to go to Fano. I keep accidentally pressing the music boost button. It's 4. Well, there it is. I still have to upload Final Fantasy IV to YouTube. I think I still have to upload Final Fantasy III to YouTube. I don't know. I think the last one I uploaded was 2. Funny. I have it all on my hard drive. I just haven't uploaded it. I should do it. So what I'm doing here is I'm getting the Greatwood Planter. And, you know what? I'm just going to buy 2 of them. And then I'm going to go and buy a lamp. A wall lamp in Ondo Cups. I didn't want to actually do this right now. I just thought that before I forget, I'm going to quickly go and do it. I know it's a bit of like a globe-trotting adventure that we're doing here right now, but it's worth it. It's totally worth it. For me. There we go. No, I didn't find anyone from Blizzard. Well, I found the person and I just sent her a message on Twitter, but she's promptly ignored it. I don't think that these Blizzard people, like, you know, it's a lot of effort for them. You know, it's like, unless you're in, it's kind of hard to get in. I will find someone eventually. Chances are it's, I don't know. I messaged them on their official email address, but I don't know if it's gonna... Maybe I'll try the ones that I have still from way back when, but they're all, unfortunately, EU ones. And they are EU ones. And you know, I thought that with my request, and with the fact that it's a pretty niche request, and it's something that is unique, and it's something that I am the only person really doing and pursuing hardcore, I thought that maybe they'd be more willing to sort of, you know... But I don't know. I think that for the most part, even though Blizzard are currently like not in amazing stand-in with gamers and not doing great with everything that they're doing, I think that they're still getting a lot of requests from people and they're still really busy. And that stuff, it's not going to change, you know. It's gonna stay like that. So they probably on a daily basis get so many requests, you know. So, hey, yeah, I mean, I understand it. It's whatever. I'll get the hold of them eventually. We'll see. I mean, I have like I have a whole pitch, man. I have like everything obviously worked out already, and like I've got the key points down of what I need to tell them, and I've got like, yeah, so I know the pitch is good enough. It works. That's what I'll say. And they just need to read it. It comes down to that, or have the energy and the willingness to reply to it. There you go. I didn't want to do this now, but I did it. It's for the best. Let's take this guild. One day I'll have more energy and I'll come put more stuff in here, but I just want to get that number up to 20 million again. That's the plan, is I want 20 mils. Anyway, yeah, so I messaged Blizzard just about character creation. I've never done it before. I've never actually gone out of my way to just use that as my entire pitch, but I've now shifted my perspective a little bit, and I think that it's the better way of doing it. My entire pitch was just about character creation. And yeah, the numbers that I get do back up the claims that I make, so it's fine. They didn't get rid of Blizzard in 2014. EU support. Well, no. Okay, so it's funny. So they actually it might have been in 2014 or maybe like 20. Was it 15 or 16? I'm not sure. They got rid of the EU customer support. Okay, but then they still had the Versailles offices until. It was a few years ago, right? It wasn't that long ago, was it? God, it could. Please don't tell me. No, it wasn't 2014. No, it was like 2019. When did they close the Versailles offices? I don't know. But basically, when they closed the French offices, all those people were either laid off or they were. I guess some of them might have been offered jobs elsewhere. But that's when the entire team that I spoke with constantly just disappeared. They vanished. They vanished without a trace. It sucks for them, man. It was always my dream to go and work there. Like, specifically, the Blizzard EU offices were fantastic. I would have loved to have gone there to work. Looked like a great place, you know? With great people. But, well, lucky I didn't make that my, my goal to pursue. Eorzea appears to be heading towards the entrance of Bestway's Burrow. Why do I look so suspicious? Every time we're suspicious of Eorzea, he comes out and he gives us a reason to feel foolish. Oh, I didn't specifically just want to go and join them as a shoutcaster or as a content creator or anything like that. I would have literally joined as anything. Like, if they had a space open for a WoW GM, I would have done that. If they had a space open for damn customer support, I would have done that. I would just wanted to be there. You know? That's it. I just wanted to be there. And still, if I was offered a... What is this? If I was offered a job now at a company that I like and respect, I would very much strongly consider it and or accept it because, you know, it's the kind of thing that I think is it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Surely he's going to see us. Eorzea ventures off into Mare Lamentorum. For reasons unknown. You must tread carefully, else he might sense your presence. He knows we're here already, dude. He's just playing the game. Follow at a safe distance. Okay. That rock over there. Yeah, I don't know what the heck. It's like they invented this new style of minigame and now they're using it every time they can. I mean, I'm okay with it. I think it's actually kind of cool. But the whole idea of it, to be honest, is a little janky. I mean, it's not... I guess it's not the idea of it that's janky. It's more so just the implementation here that's janky. But that's like... It's to be expected, man. When a game isn't built to, like, go out of its way to be this kind of thing, you know? Like, they're not building Splinter Cell here. They're not building Metal Gear Solid here. When it's not built to be this, then putting this in a game is always something that's a little risky. But, can I be real with you? I thoroughly enjoyed the Thancred minigame that we did. I thought that was great. Like, I really thought that was kind of fantastic. Whoa, he's running! And I mean, yeah, like the stuff that we can that we've done and we've seen with this, it's not bad. It's okay, man. It's okay. Eorzea, dude, I never knew you had it in you. That old sprint that you just did there. Great. He's very suspicious, dude. For someone walking around on the moon of all places, he is really suspicious. I think I might be getting too far away here. Don't have more sprints, so... Jesus, look at him go! Oh, is that it? Oh, there it is. That was a tough one. He knows.
Thine arrival is timely as ever.
Yeah, I'm so happy, dude.
Thou didst chance to overhear my conversation with Livingway, I presume?
Yes.
'Twas not mine intent to move in shadow. Nevertheless, I have been asked to do that and more yet again. Is it so plain that these strangers could intuit it at a glance? My capacity for silence and secrecy and duplicity.
God, the Eorzea voice actor's also gotten so much better, eh? Oh.
When Grahatir did contrive to deliver the first at the price of his own life, I was complicit in the scheme. A sacrifice averted for a mercy. Would that I could say the same for Menphilia. One life for one world. And by that bloody bargain brokered by my hand were the scions robbed of a dear comrade, and Flamine her beloved daughter.
Shit, guy.
Two
Ah, it's
souls
beautiful.
whose selflessness was beyond measure, whose resolve was unshakable. But protest I did not. Far from it. I pushed them forward. No effort did I make to seek out alternatives. Ones that would not demand such terrible costs.
Well, it was a good deal. You said it yourself. Actual bargain.
That resignation weigheth heavy on my mind, as does the memory of another lost to mine inaction. Dearest Moonbringer, who did face death unflinching, that we might secure a means to bring low the Ascians.
Moonbreeder, dude. I must be the only person in the world that doesn't really care much about Moonbreeder. She was cool, but like, shame. I mean, I guess Eorzea really didn't.
In her hour of need, I did naught. Dutiful disciple of Louisoix, ever looking to the greater good.
Shame. I mean, it's definitely hit him hard.
Had I shut mine eyes and bid her live instead, mayhap she would be with us today.
Shame, dude. Aww.
Selfish wants, born of everlasting regrets. Most days I put them from my mind, but could think of naught else when asked to swallow the same bitter draught. Subterfuge and sacrifice. Mayhap the right moral choice, but one I regard with great trepidation.
Yeah, see, with him, I understand why he's grieving for Moonbreeder. I get it. They were together, those two. But for me, it's sort of like...
The calamity of Amarot was a tragedy beyond reckoning. One which must never again come to pass. Thus must we struggle. Haunted by ghosts of those we have lost. Clinging to those we pray we can yet save. But what of those we cannot? How do we make peace with the dreadful algebra of necessity?
God. Oh, shit. The algebra of necessity. What a nerd. Have faith in yourself and your decision. Take heart and protect well those you can. There you go, man.
Sage counsel indeed.
That's all I got, man. That's all I got.
I see. Wisdom as befits a great worm. Curious that he should think thee in need of such encouragement.
That was said to us by the King of the Shadows in Thavnir, the dragon.
Strange. Scarcely can I remember when last we spoke alone, and so candidly.
Yeah, Vritra.
I I thank thee. For all my supposed skill with words, I find it difficult to express such private thoughts. As for the Loporrit's proposition, I will take time and consider how to respond.
Okay, what do they
It
want?
would be to our mutual benefit if we could converse more openly with our aspiring caretakers. A concern I should be glad to address on the Scion's behalf. To dispense with all pretense and bare one's heart to another is a frightening thing indeed. But we cannot move forward ere we take that bold first step. A lesson I have learned many times before. And today.
God. Yeah, You're welcome, buddy. So what's he doing here? Like right now, here. Oh shit, they're all watching
What
us.
are they saying? Curse these ears and her bugger all.
These little shits.
No matter. We've got our plans.
Oh god, devious. Like, what the hell, man? What are they doing? In truth, my reason for traveling hither was to effect a plan of mine own. A plan which may pave the way forward for us all. May, I say, for there is no guarantee of success. 'Tis the reason I set out alone, that failure, should it come, would be mine to bear alone. Yet thou standest before me, with proffered hand and open heart. 'Twould be remiss of me to refuse thy amity, and so I ask, wouldst thou join me in mine endeavor? Of course. Shit, yes, man. Let's go. So we are still getting gear that's still not an upgrade. One day we'll get an upgrade. One day it's happening. Don't worry. It's coming at some point, I'm sure. Setting things straight. He's quite glad for my company, apparently. I thank thee for accompanying me. 'Tis a simple plan in truth. We shall not be long away from Bestway's burrow. Difficult decisions must need be made in the coming days, but I nevertheless believe we are all of one mind in our desire to save the people of Eorzea. To make clear our resolve to the Loporrits, I would offer them a gift, but its making doth require a most singular ingredient. Do. Why does he need my help for this? He seems perfectly okay here. Ah, an abundance of spongoi. Excellent. I chanced to spy this aggregation when crossing Zodiac's erstwhile prison. Using a spell taught by the Nomu, I believe these shall suffice for a gift I would fashion. The magic requireth considerate concentration, however. Might I prevail upon thee to stand watch whilst I perform the incantation? Sure, let's roll. Okay, let's keep him safe then, I guess. Oh, here's the spot. More! I'm just gonna do AoE. Oh, whoops. Jeez, the mobs here are so weak. Good stuff. No combat music. Interesting. That should be it. Unless there's one boss. Surveying the nearby area, you see no signs of potential threats. This would be a good opportunity to see how Eorzea is faring. He remains fixated on his work. Are the Loporits gonna come? Oh my god, look at this. This is beautiful. Oh, I look so dapper, man. But for real, this game really needs like a contrast slider or some shit like that, because the colors look so washed out when you don't have a filter on, and man. A magic ink, every ons as efficacious as that crafted by the new Mo. Rares the occasion I'd conjure mine own, but it's nevertheless a most useful skill. Resulting product is admittedly possessed of no preternatural properties, but its hue is of mine own choosing, which I pray the Loporits will appreciate. Lumen, Eorzea, thank goodness. I thought you'd been eaten or had fallen into a crater. Oh, yeah, they are. What? We're fine. Ishtala's been looking for you, Lumen. She says she needs to speak to you about something urgent. Dire, even. She was also quite clear that she wishes to speak with Lumen alone, which means I'm afraid you must stay behind, Eorzea. But do not worry. Just so happens we need your help with an errand. Delivering a package from the Watcher's Palace to Bestway Burrow. It's quite large and heavy, perhaps even too heavy for we poor Loporits, and we'd be grateful if you could lend us a hand. Suspiciously convenient. Okay, I'll be going then. I'm not going to say it's suspiciously convenient. I know what they're doing. Phew, good. I mean, yes. Well, very good. Let's not keep you then. She said she'd be waiting for you in the greatest End's Vale or somewhere thereabouts. I'm sure you'll find her soon enough. Worry not, Lumen, I shan't be long. Okay, they have their own little game that they're playing. They don't know that I'm playing the same game. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine. This music is so nice every time. Whew. Okay. We're all egged up. I need to do more of this. Let's just recast both of these. Okay. So, let's see. She's probably not even gonna know. She's not even gonna know. Taking care of the caretakers. I should probably go and check that out. How am I looking for fates? Oh god. 2 out of 60. I mean, shit. Yeah. Hey, there's a vista point, a sightseeing point here. That's cool. So, tonight, for whatever reason, it seems like there are less people. There were more yesterday. Oh, it's Friday, I guess. Right, yeah. People don't generally game on Fridays. Well, not always. I don't know. I always thought weekends was the best gaming, but hey. I might be alone in that. I was just discussing how antisocial I am when I was at the kid's birthday party with Lillian there. Yeah. It was met with agreement, so everyone else was antisocial too. But I don't think they meant it as much as I did. So what is this guy? Oh, he's a Dark Knight. Okay. I don't have my tank spec on, so he can gladly tank if he wants. Actually, you know what? Why not? It does definitely go quicker with it, more people, you know. We're gonna probably need these ones. This should be it, these two. Actually, probably just need one more. I don't think we need more, dude. This one should be it. Yeah, just this one. There we go. Do 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 do. Setting things straight just started when you made the ink, right? So like, yeah, this is a newish quest. It's not gonna be like, you know, done soon. Where is she? Is this her? Ah, here we go. Oh, they're with Grainway again. Nice. I like Grainway the most so far. Oh, back so soon? Yeah. Listen, it was false alarm, I guess. Everything alright at the Eorzea then? That's a relief. Oh, Lumen, we thought you'd be away for far longer. Yeah, they're trying to trick me, but they didn't trick me, but yeah. Dire emergency? I said no such thing. But as you're here, I could use your assistance with one small matter. Running Way, companion of Growing Ways, apparently has much to tell us of the final days. Problem is, however, he's determined to live up to his name, refusing to stay still long enough for us to hold a conversation. Is there anywhere he's like to stop and rest? Or perhaps there's a way to slow him down? Let's get a hamster wheel. What's the rush? I was thinking we should wait here. Maybe enjoy a cold mug of carrot juice? And no? Well, okay. If it's really important. You can try using these balls of moose flesh. Not to be confused with the other thing. Running Way's other notable features that his incessant chatter. You'll probably have no trouble finding him in a crowd. And when you do, try lobbing your balls at him. Crude, but if it proves effective. He was here in the Greatest Innsvale when I last saw him. Let's split up and find him. This place is nice. Do I just know where he is? Seems like it. Search your surroundings for Running Way. You may move your camera as well as zoom in and out. Target him with the balls. Hey, Gorotan, what's up? Hello? Oh, this is him. Oh, that's smart. It was meant to be a joke. Oh, if it's meant to be a joke, it isn't funny. Wait, what? Oh, do I only have to do it once? Curse this godlike aim. Hello, are you okay? Yes, I'm running away. Do you mind explaining why you hit me in the face with your balls of moose flesh? To slow you down, we need to talk. I'm highly knowledgeable about the final days. Yes, we've heard that. Ah, that's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard since I woke up. Who told you that joke? As if we've got time to look into the final days when there's so much to do before the Great Voyage. It's true Heidelin did impart some knowledge of the event, but I know about as much as any other Loperate around here. Less, probably. I don't know why anyone would think it's funny to go around telling people I'm an expert, but they better hope I don't get my paws on them. Sorry I couldn't be of more help, but there's nothing else. If there's nothing else, I got work to do. Bunnies are true evil? I mean, I like them, but they're up to something. What is this weird, like, detective music playing? Craneway is trying to distract us for some reason. Oh, you caught him? I mean, well done, you. Any luck? I tried near the entrance, but there's no sign of him. I got him. It looks like they're all in on trying to slow us down. I could find neither hide nor hair of him. How did you fare? So he knows no more than the others. Care to explain yourself, Growing Way? Well, you see, I misremembered. Yes, I misremembered. Terribly sorry about that. Afraid I'm drawing a blank, though. Try as I might, I can't remember who I was thinking of. On an unrelated note, what of Eorzea? I assume you spoke with him earlier. Did he say when you'll be returning? On the way to the Watcher's Palace with Livingway. Between Groinway's sudden lapse of memory and our lack of other leads, maybe it'll be time to lend Eorzea a hand. What? Now hold on a moment. Yes, it's all coming back to me, I remember. The information you're looking for is in the archives. Yes, that's where you'll find all sorts of useful knowledge, including that pertaining to the final days. This guy. I mean, we're going through these quests pretty rapidly. We're about to level. If some scheme is afoot, surely Eorzea would be the first to see through it. Then again, he does tend to give others the benefit of the doubt. I'm beginning to grow tired of these games. Oh, shit. The heart of the matter. This is the final quest of the zone. It usually, when it gives an Aether current, it's the final quest of the zone. Is that true? Oh, what do I do? What do I do? I promised Livingway I could help, but... just come clean. No, I promised I'd help, and that's what I'd do. The archives are on the second floor of the main plaza. Eastern wing, follow me. I suspect the Loporits are up to something, but if there's aught to be learned of the final days, it's best we play along for now at least. Dude, he's obviously lying. Oh. Oh. Oh, balls. There's 2 new ones now for quests. Okay. Interesting. I mean, we're going to do those now. Boom, boom. Wait, so for those, there are 3 in total, which means those 2... Let's check. Yeah. So those 2 plus the one from the main story quest that we're about to do, and then we're done. So these are the 2 final ones. Name that way. Alluring Alag. Name that way. Naming Way was the guy from Final Fantasy IV. Knocking Way. Hail person, yes, do you have a free moment? You see, ever since we woke for inspection, a friend of mine's been acting a little funny. Funnier than usual, even. I can hear him sighing from all the way over here. I would go and call on him, but... as I do, but he always insists that nothing's wrong. I think he's been... I think he'd be unable to help himself from opening up to you, though. He's always been ever so fond of people. Would you mind lending him an ear or 2? Sure, where can I find him? Many thanks, my friend's name's Dreaming Way. Should be somewhere nearby. Just follow the Lamentatious Snuffling. Lamentatious Snuffling. Okay, let's just do this quickly. Yeah, I am about the same height as the bunnies. I'm like a little bit bigger, but it's similar. I am the smallest Lalafell, so I would have gone even smaller if I could. Stay focused, Dreaming Way. Sure, you know Working Way, but... Hello? Oh my. Hello? You're not a Loporit. True. Am I dreaming? Is this the final... is the day finally here? Am I truly talking with a visitor from Aetheris? Whatever can I help you with, kind madame? Well, one of your friends asked me to check on you. Who put you up to such a thing? In any case, I couldn't bother an honored guest with my silly troubles. What I do? If you insist, perhaps I could share a nibble of what's on my mind. But first, may I ask your name? Lurm. Loom and Loomy? A truly spectacular name. I'm sure it speaks to your character in one way or another. Oh, if only I could say the same for mine. Perhaps it was a mistake to choose Dream from that tome of words, for try as I might, I have no such thing. And seeing everyone else live up to their names since our awakening has only made me more aware of it. The people of Aetheris, on the other paw, seem to dream a great deal. Have you any advice for me? Focus on what you love to do. I love to punch stuff. That's what they're actually busy showing off here. But that's the problem. Haven't the foggiest idea what that would be. Though my fellow Loperates might. I've known them since we were created, so perhaps they see something in me that I cannot. With their help, you must be able to find an objectively appropriate dream for me to pursue. You know the best way would be of service. The best way would be of service to mankind, after all. So he wants me to go and ask. I'm all ears. So, you need only tell me once you've come up with something. Anything at all. Okay, I'm gonna do it. We can go to that one as well. Alluring Alag sounds interesting. Cheerful Loperate. Ah, he's no sluggard, I can tell you that. Always happy to lend a paw when there's work to be done. Compared to some of the others, well, let's just say he's a great help. Cool. No, I just put that up like a few minutes ago, and it's already sold for almost 100k. Yeah, man, it's just straight money. Alluring Alag. I hear you have a penchant for excitement and adventure, is that correct? Ah, well, then I assume in your travels you've doubtless heard tales of elegance. Yes, don't get me started. Nearly everything in the world that seems to be wrong is their fault. Okay. I thought as much. I asked because I have plans to survey an Allegan relic not far from here. The weapons guarding it, however, make it too dangerous for me to go alone. I trust you see where this is going. Are you interested in a little adventure? Sure. Much obliged. Now let's head off. No time to waste. Stern Loperate. You wanna know about Dreaming Way? I can't say I know him terribly well. He's always rushing off on a new task just as soon as he finishes the old one. I always thought of him as the good sort, though. Dreaming Way. He can do anything he sets his mind to. He doesn't complain about getting his paws dirty either. That said, I'm not sure I can think of anything he's particularly gifted at. He should actually just be called Helping Way then. Or Doing Way. One of the Twoing Way. Did they have Order of Interest to share? Please say they did. This is one of those quests again where I'd kind of enjoy sort of seeing the rest of it if there is a follow-up. It's more or less what I expected, I suppose. Nice enough, but in no way gifted. Perhaps I was never meant to dream. It's never too late to dream. Don't worry, we'll find your dream yet. It's never too late. You really think so? Goodness, people are truly as kind as they say. In that case, I promise not to give up until we found my dream, even if it's the last thing I do. That got grim. Let's exhaust our other options before we go for anything potentially lethal, shall we? Yeah, you see, that's probably a good quest chain. And I wouldn't be surprised if at some point they ended up with a different name. How do I get there? Oh. I take it the main story is going to send us there. Oh, it's above. Is it teleport over here? Question mark? Oh, it's on that side. It's over there. You vibe with sleeping way? God, dude. I also just want to sleep. The only other thing, like, other than Final Fantasy that I'm thinking about... Actually, you know, I'm very thirsty. And I also want to just go and sleep. I've been enjoying sleeping recently. Even though I don't get much sleeping done, I want to sleep, you know? Why are they fighting Loperates? Spoiler! What other knowledge do we suppose we could glean from their archives? The architecture of this place is impressive, though more than a little confusing to navigate. Is it too much to ask for clearly marked exits or a map? The archives are right through this door, but it seems to be locked. Guess we'll just have to go and find whoever has the key. Growing way, enough. If you have naught else to tell us about the final days, you need only say so. We can ill afford to be wasting time here, as you well know. Did you yourselves not tell us we must act quickly? Yes, we did, but... The moon was meant to be a perfect paradise for people of Aetheris, and we're running out of time to make everything ready for their arrival. We'd hoped you'd see the wonders we have to offer, but you found nothing but faults and flaws in our work. Only one of you saw the potential, so the others must be kept here. What? Ah, so that's Livingway's game. Run us about in circles. And, failing that, lock us away so he can't put the plan at risk. Everyone except Eorzea. He understands what's at stake, what must be done. I fear I've misjudged you, Growing Way. I fear you've misjudged us as well. We've never... Have we decried the notion of using the moon as a means to escape? That said, my heart breaks at the thought of abandoning Aetheris and her reflections to their doom. If there's a way to avert the final days, I wish to find it. We all do. We may fail, but our efforts would never be at the expense of your plans. But why would you take that risk? Huh? There's no room for ifs and maybes now. People of Aetheris will escape here to the moon. They'll be safe. And we'll finally get to see their happy, smiling faces. I'm sorry, but we can't let you leave. We just can't. Oh my god, is he attacking us? Oh shit! Do what you must, but try not to hurt them. I'll be back in a moment. Don't do anything rash while I'm gone. Like get knocked out. If we dally, they'll overwhelm us in sheer numbers. I say we knock these ones out, split up, and make our way to the exit. So they actually betrayed us. Agreed. Let's reconvene, where Argos awaits outside. What? Did they just leave them for me? Not all that powerful, unfortunately for them. Reinforcements. Oh, here we go. You're in for it now. Am I, though? She's too powerful! Oh my god, am I fighting Growing Way? Oh, please, man. Why am I fighting Growing Way? We have to save them. So I killed Growingway. You joking about this right now? Are they all attacking us now? Is everyone like angry with us? No, no, no. No one down here seems to be in on it. Cool. Okay. Let's welcome in. Comfort in. It's for the best. I didn't want to have to slaughter every single one of these little buns. I would have done it though if it needed to be done. There we go. I kind of miss the other party members. These ones are cool and all, but like, you know. There you are. Didn't rough them up too badly, did you? Oh, okay, I didn't kill them. Good, you're here. Must hurry to watch his palace and find Eorzea. I can teleport there. What was their plan? Like, they didn't think this shit through, man. They obviously didn't know much about us, but, like, come on. They could have assumed that we'd be able to beat them up, no problem.
What, pray tell, do we seek at the Watcher's Palace?
Oh, come off it, friend. You know full well why we're here.
He
The
does?
time has come for you to return to Eorzea and help your brethren prepare for their journey here and beyond.
Forgive me, Living Way, but I cannot in good conscience proceed with this plan.
Huh? But what about the final days? The death and the doom? Oh, we have to hurry before it's too late.
For creatures that spent 6,000 years setting all of this up, they are very impatient.
Your unflagging commitment to your duty is endearing, to say the least.
Oh, bugger!
No!
Be at ease. They bear you no grudge, nor do I. How could we, having come to understand your purpose?
It's truly noble, dude.
For millennia, you and yours worked tirelessly towards the singular purpose of this heavenly vessel's construction. An arduous feat by any measure. 'Tis clear you have spared no effort. Why, your very names are a testament to your dedication.
Our names? I'm not sure I understand what you're getting at.
Beautiful.
Names are an expression of the self. A declaration of one's hopes and aspirations.
Seriously? Sometimes they're just given by parents willy-nilly.
Your use of contemporary, uncomplicated nomenclature doth ensure clarity of purpose. There can be no doubt that your love for the people of Eorzea is boundless and pure.
What a way with words.
Yes! Yes! A most mellifluous phrasing.
Mellifluous.
We Loporits were born of Heideland's love for Eorzea. That shining, shimmering blue jewel, brightest star in the sky, brimming with life and possibilities. For as long as I can remember, I've toiled in anticipation of the day when this vessel might be needed. All I've ever wanted was to meet those she cherished so dearly, to serve and serve well. That goes for all of us, don't you see? So help us help them. Lead them here where we can keep them safe.
It's not time yet, little one.
If there's anything wrong with what we've built, we'll fix it. We'll make it right.
We know. Oh, that's the shot. It's too bright, but it's a nice shot anyway. This filter that I've got on only works in the dark. Apparently with light it just looks... Yeah. You love mapping Way's voice? It's derpy and cute.
Your works want not for repair. Yet there remaineth much for you to learn of men, and your own kin besides.
I want to say I like all their voices so far. They really fit. Okay. I know some of them are a little hard to listen to, but the accents, the pitch, all of it, it works. Good voices. Well chosen.
Singing Way. Thy name bespeaketh more than the simple marriage of rhythm and rhyme. The songs of Eorzea are beyond counting, and span the length and breadth of emotion. Maps are monuments to man's pioneering spirit and his devotion to charting the furthest reaches of our star.
Yet this little shit's probably not seen a single map other than the ones he's made himself.
Many have devoted their lifetimes to exploratory pursuits, to venture unto the highest mountains and the deepest oceans in search of unknown frontiers. And thou, my friend, I do not think we've met.
My name is Pudding Way.
Oh, shit. I think my wife would like this one.
Pudding Way? Yes, indeed. A name of deep and abiding significance, I'm sure. But one perhaps better communicated through delicious deeds than tasteless words.
Oh, shit! Tasteless words! Delicious deeds! Oh, God, I love it, dude!
A judicious application of fey magics at a later juncture may be appropriate. And Living Way. 'Tis no easy feat to convey the significance of thy moniker. When I was a bookish boy, a dear friend of mine was fond of peppering me with questions as I read, to my occasional annoyance. One day, I posed to her a question of mine own. What doth it mean to live?
Oh, shit.
After much contemplation, she proffered this answer. The anticipation of a half-read story's conclusion.
Wow.
The hope today's mistake may serve as tomorrow's lesson.
That's huge, dude. That's huge. I'm like a tourist sightseeing all the fantastic
wish that
words.
a new acquaintance may one day call thee friend. She believed it to be all these moments and more.
It is Moonbreeder, right? Yeah. I remember.
I want to understand, but...
Oh, no.
I, too, still labor to find mine own answer. 'Twould be my pleasure to assist you and yours in embarking on a journey of self-discovery and enlightenment.
I guess he's staying behind for a while.
For thee.
What's that?
Ink as blue as the waters of Eorzea. Made in haste, though I assure thee, the quality has not suffered for it.
Look at the face.
The people need not be persuaded by honeyed words. Nay, I have faith they shall do what is right in due course. Until they do, I beg your patience, friends. And with that ink, let us fill the empty pages of Living Way's compendium.
Wouldn't it be better to put it on like a computer or something, man?
An open exchange of ideas will surely afford you all a better understanding of modern man, and with it, ideas for improvements and renovations. But more importantly, it shall empower us to together find a way forward.
Perfect. Perfect.
I hope you're right. Thank you for this lovely gift.
There you have it. I shall remain with the Loporrits to ensure that all is in order.
I knew it, dude.
Though we must needs prepare for every eventuality, you would all agree that the evacuation of our
Oh my god, the
star
music.
is a last resort. To accept failure is to accept the demise not only of our star, but that of Reen's, of all reflections, and the souls that call them home. Which is why I have every faith that you shall fight to the last, that such drastic measures may prove unnecessary.
Should the worst come to the worst, and I pray deeply that it won't, I'll take comfort in knowing preparations were made under your watchful eye.
Aye, thou mayest be assured that if calamity cometh, not a soul will be left behind, if being the operative term.
Oh! Flower time, dude. We're going through all the different colors, dude. That flower. How came it into your possession? What will this look like? Bad, bad, bad. It's bad. A good friend gave it to me. How very like her. Jeez, that guy's big. Guided by its light, you may come to know her true intentions. Intentions which remain a mystery to even us. It's horribly oversaturated, but the flower itself is just... In our time, we called it Elpis. You would do well to remember the name. I wonder if that means something else. Interesting. There's a good shot. I have so many good shots of me holding the flower. I can put them all together
I hate to interrupt,
in an album.
but I feel like I need to make amends for all the secrecy.
That's fine.
Think nothing of it. We haven't been the most gracious of guests. Do convey our apologies to Growingway and the others.
We knocked them out.
Of course. And when next we welcome more guests from Aetheris, we'll have learned to be much more hospitable hosts. Oh, and circling back to the matter of inappropriate secrecy, we ought to discuss our benefactors.
The Charlayans.
Agreed. The Garlean Forum, yes?
Ah,
What? How did you know?
well, you know.
The more I heard, the more obvious it became. The Forum's aims align closely with those of your anonymous patrons. A telling coincidence would be an understatement.
Yep. Well, there it is.
Though had we not taken it upon ourselves to peruse certain restricted tones in Labyrinthos, we might still be unaware of their plans. But let us continue this discussion upon our return. I dare say we have kept Alphino and the others waiting long enough.
Does it mean we're finally going back to Labyrinthos now? Beautiful. Hey. A chance to spy you crossing the chasm. And I feared something was amiss. But all is well. More importantly, I've been given the opportunity to behold a wonderful sight. Keep the Elpis close, and its light will guide you. Declaration of hopes and aspirations. Hadn't thought of it that way before. The Loporrits may be in good hands now, but that doesn't change the fact that their plan is a last resort I'd rather not employ. Let's go see. Let's see that it doesn't come to that, for first and foremost, for the other reflections. Loporrits think so highly of the people of Aetheris, yet it seems this evacuation plan is the only way they know to express their adoration. If we'd been more clear in our intentions from the start, mayhap we could have avoided this wrinkle. Something to keep in mind in the future. There's little I can do to help stop the final days, but should you need to know about start reversal, look no further. Such knowledge I can offer in abundance, so do not hesitate if you find yourself wanting. I like these guys still. Well, that was rather embarrassing, wasn't it? At least we're on the same page now. People and Aetheris will save both. Or at least give it a good try. Make sure everyone listens to Eorzea, would you? Tell Growingway I look forward to our next walk together. I will. I'm sure he'll be glad to hear it. Nice to meet you. Name's Puddingway. Sorry again for the trouble. We promise we'll do better. Honest. The others will be happy to hear Eorzea is going to stay and teach us all about Aetheris. We'll have to be careful not to get too distracted by his lessons. There's still maintenance to carry out after all. It was a relief to see Livingway was pleased with my gift of ink. To serve and serve well. Through their knowledge, though their knowledge may be lacking, their boundless love is blessed without peer. It'll be no easy task to prepare them for what must needs be done, but gladly do I embrace this duty, even if it doth necessitate that we part ways for a time. Forgive me for my absence, but I have the utmost faith in you and all our fellow scions. When I return to Aetheris, I pray I find you all in good health and good spirits. So, what about all these areas? What is this even? Interesting. Okay, I gotta go back. I want to see if I can get there quickly. This bothers me greatly. See, there's one more from a quest, that's that quest. Then there's 1, 2, 3, 4 more from the Aether Compass. Can we not go to these places right now? Do we come back for them later? I don't see how that could be a thing, because we've got the quest to go over there right now. I'll have a look around. There's no rush, so. Gatekeeper. What is that for? Yo, right back again. What up? Well, I mean, I hear you about the main story opening places up, but I'm about to leave the moon. That's why I'm like, sort of just wondering how it is that I haven't been everywhere. I'm assuming I'm going back to the moon then. But like, then on top of that, and on the flip side, I wonder how they give me a quest here for the Aether Currents that I can't do yet. I mean, it's a little weird, to say the least. That's why I'm just going to check this out, and then, you know, the rest of it, I guess, doesn't really matter. But hey, thanks. I mean, I'm not particularly worried. Oh, that'll take me to where the trial is. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if there was a reason to come back here to basically see the remains of the internals of the moon, or the remains of the trial boss that we fought there, or some nonsense like that. Oh, it is gated and divided up. Okay. Yeah, I was just wondering because of the quest that I got, Traxa. It's just because of the quest that I wonder. Like, for no other reason do I wonder. It's just the quest. Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna leave then. I'll just assume that this is how much I'm supposed to see. Well, actually, hold on. There's one more spot over there that I could probably reach, but that's it. Oh, is this a dead end? Oh, I need to start from Best Ways Burrow? Oh. Well, I was gonna go there. Well, okay. Let's just go there and go to the dog. But the question is, does the story send me there later or not? That's actually what I need to know. Because if the story doesn't send me there later, then I'd rather do it now. While we're here and we have the zone fresh in our mind. You know? The zone in the east is accessed via the north. Oh shit, there it is. Well, anyway, faster going through here. Okay. The quest doesn't come back here? Okay. I'm gonna do it now then. Let's see. Right across the chasm? What? That's gonna take us here. What the hell's Loving Ways Darlings? Oh, here's the way across this one. Northwest. Ah. The visibility, the range on these is like tiny. Southwest. Strange. Where could this one be? What, did I walk right past one? West. Oh, okay. Weird. I don't know. I'm trying to think if that's... It's only 149. It might be on the edge here. I was just not getting them. Okay. This is one of those zones again where I just think, damn, it's like, you really just need the mount to fly. North. What? You just need the mount to fly. Oh! Holy crap. Well, here we go. Ah. That's cool. I thought this would be more, but okay. What is the meaning of this? Is there a bridge over here somewhere? This seems pretty impossible. Although up here maybe? Oh my god. Yeah, you guys are right. Just walk through here. This is what a what a shitty zone, man. Just in its layout, it's kind of sucky. Kydonia Knolls. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you can go everywhere. What about this place in the middle, though? Yeah, it's more so that you can't just jump over the cracks. It's like, yeah. You have to like wind about these weird little roots. Yeah, you were also lost? Okay. Yeah, well, once I get flying, I can just explore there, you know? Southeast. So I've crossed that way. Okay, well, it could be over there, maybe. No, up here. Oh wait, there's another one down here. Right. Wait, how many do we still need? Oh, there's only one more exploration one. Wait, what? No, hold on. It must be flipped. Oh. 2 more exploration, 1 more quest. Gotcha. It's the opposite. Yeah, okay. 1 more. Yeah, that's it. Got it. There's the way across. Well, I mean, I'm gonna get flying right now, so whatever is at the center, I'm gonna go check it out. Oh. Yeah, I'm assuming the last 2 are in this area. Yeah. This is such a cool section of the map. Why didn't they use this for anything? It's sick. Look at it. It looks so nice. Northeast. Oh. Is this an elegant ship that crashed here? Heimdall's lost sight. Isn't Heimdall the guy who stands on the bridge in the Thor movies? Hello? What the hell? They did this side quest. Oh, God. This is the elegant tech you wanted to explore. Okay, okay. Gotcha. He is the guy. Okay, good. I didn't forget the name. Fantastic. The crash site's just ahead. If you find anything that may prove useful, I'd be grateful if you could retrieve it for me. Sure. Onward. After you. Let's just get this last Aether Current. West. Oh, it's that way. Must be at the point there. The Watcher, and he guards the Bifrost. Yeah. The bridge thing. There it is, dude. That's it, right? Boom, 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 dude. This is the quest. Once we're done with it, we are out. We're flying. Then I'm gonna go look what's in the Cradle of Darkness. That doesn't sound ominous at all. I'm just listening quickly. Someone shouting for it sounds like dear life. I just want to hear if it's someone partying or someone being murdered. Because either is possible. This apparatus is offline but appears to be transportable. You place it in your ambiguously sized bag. Again, I just want to listen quickly to make sure. So I'm not listening to the game sound right now. Bit of elegant technology is certainly fascinating. Shame it's too bulky to carry back. Why is there only one of these? Is it a boss? It is! Moose Princess. Interesting. Well, if someone was being murdered, they're dead now, so... yeah, there's no more to hear. I want to say, hopefully they shout again, but maybe not. I don't know. There it is. Flan Princess from Final Fantasy IV. Is that her? Oh yeah. For real? Okay. I don't remember Final Fantasy IV very well. It's been months. But hey, I recognize the music. I feel like that's good enough. Like that's really, to me, yeah, it's okay. It's a win. That's a W. Okay, there we go. Quest complete. Oh, he's being attacked. Dude, months is like years post Lillian time, you're right. And COVID and everything else. I was like trying to, just earlier in the stream, trying to remember and I couldn't for the life of me remember when Blizzard made this big move to disband their Paris offices. I just can't even think. It feels like it was 10 years ago. And it might be. I just can't remember. I can't. Time has just been so weird recently. Been strange. Phew, I moaned longer and that drone would have alerted more. Now, did you find anything of interest? Yes? Let me have a look. No, you're right. Must wait until we get back. Okay. Yeah, post Lillian and post COVID. God damn. Whew. God damn. What a ride. Doubt we've met them as strictly bonus content. You need to farm flan princesses to get the best armor in the game. Then these nasties start the battle with an unescapable berserk all. Oh, October 6, 2020. Thank you. That's exactly what I was looking for. Oh, so it was like, you know, it was not long ago. It was like 2 years ago. That's when I lost contact with everyone at Blizzard. And I've been struggling now to get back with them. Yeah. Safe at last. Now, show me what you found. This is an elegant decryption unit. With it we could read elegant tombstones about history, science, poetry, if we had any, which we do not. Any adventure, an adventure for another day, I suppose. Nevertheless, I'm deeply excited by the prospect. As I'm sure you can tell, you have my heartfelt gratitude. Yes! Woohoo! And I leveled! Oh, yes, dude. There it is. There it is. Oh my god, it's so good to be able to fly. It's crazy because we got flying in Garlean and I didn't even use it. I just left. I don't think I even once just like lifted off the ground in Garlean. Cactus, what you preach. Well, that's it then. Don't know if there's any other reason to be here. I do like that you can just fly through this massive Elden Ring logo. Colomon's weird zone. Half it's just useless rubble. Feels like it could have been a third of the size and been fine. Yeah, I know why they made it the way they did, and it makes sense. But I agree. I do agree. I agree. It could have easily been a third of the size. Half the size, probably. Here we go. God, the Watcher. What a unit. An absolute unit. In a sense, you wish they would have split the expansion in two. I keep being told that that was what they wanted, right? You guys have said it multiple times in chat. I think that it would have been a sort of slightly more satisfying way to end it. And, like, give us a bit more time in each of the zones as well. I don't know, man. It's... Why is he just randomly attacking one of these guys? It's a weird situation. I think that I am more... Like, if I had to weigh all of this against... these different feelings against each other, I'd say I'm more interested in the next arc that they move on to than I would be in them doing more of the current one. Because that's more hype. And if I'm being, like, brutally honest, I think Final Fantasy needs to keep, like, the momentum that they have right now. I feel like if it does fall from favor, they will struggle a little bit to get back. And it's not because they're not they are probably the best MMO out there right now. It's not because of anything like that. It's just because people, people, man. It's just people, like people, you know, people, and the general gaming public nowadays. I still think that I might be in a minority that thinks this, but I think that the general gaming public is moving on from MMOs. Yeah. And I want more people to play them. I want more MMOs. I personally would like more, so they must do what's good. Let's do this then. With Loporrit in Eorzea's capable hands, we needn't worry about affairs here in our absence. Knowing now the face of their earthly collaborators, there's much to discuss with Alphinaud and the others. Let's return to the Tower of Babel. Our last battle for the star will soon begin in earnest, and we must be prepared. Babel? Am I talking about my take on Endwalker now that the moon dust has settled? Oh, you mean for the finale of Endwalker, seeing that we're in the very much post game now? The main game's done, right? Right? Zodiac's dead. We're done. We finished. Game's over. Yeah, yeah. No, so I'm talking about just MMOs in general, and basically Final Fantasy and its place currently. It is weird because it's like you can clearly feel that was an end. Like, boom, you destroy Zodiac and like, oh, game over, credits roll. That was like an end that could have been. You know, now here we are playing the end that actually is. I like it. I'm not going to complain. It's like one of those movies that you feel is ending multiple times, but in a good way. You're like, oh shit, this has got to be the end, and then you hover over the progress bar and you're like, oh shit, I'm not even halfway. You know, that's the kind of thing that this is. I'd forgotten how cold it was here in Garlemald, testament to the Loporrit's ingenuity that I felt no such discomfort on the moon. God, I can scarcely believe we went to the moon and back. Ha ha ha. But we'll have time to reflect on that later. Right now we need to head back to Camp Broken Glass and deliver a thoroughly detailed report to Lucia. I'd very much like to know how everyone's getting along here as well. They'd only just begun their to treat the tempered prisoners when we left. I share your curiosity, but warning our allies of the final days is of greater importance. I speak not only of the contingent, of course, The heads of state of every nation must know what we've learned. We know not when or where or in what manner the final days will begin to manifest, and so we must see that everyone is prepared. Agreed, though we may wish to stress the importance of discretion lest the public be sent into panic. Not that anyone in a position of responsibility should need to be told as much, but it bears repeating. Anyway, first things first, back to Camp Broken Glass. Tismira, what up? You can't watch the weekends because family time? Aw, thanks for the egg. And hey, thanks for dropping in to say that. Yo. I understand about family time. You know, it's been school holidays, so unfortunately, and fortunately, I know how it is, okay? Every day has been family time. And it's like a frustrating thing as a human being, because you can't, it's one of the most difficult things. It's actually what basically doctors and therapists and psychiatrists will always tell you, is you need to be more mindful and more present. You need to enjoy the time that you have with your family, but it's the hardest thing in the world trying to do that when you have so many other worries in life, you know? When you have so many other things going on, when you're constantly thinking about money or work that needs to be done or stuff that you've put off for whatever reason, it's so hard to just be there and enjoy something. One of the most difficult things I think that could possibly be done by a human being. I struggle with it on a like day-to-day basis. Hey, so if you are the same, try your best. It's good for you. It's good for you to actually appreciate what you've got, where you are, and what you're actually busy doing at any point in time. Give it your all. As LSA would say, just give it your all. He says as he falls out of his chair. I didn't fall out of my chair. I just went to give Nero a rub. He still has his coffin going on. I feel like it's gotten a lot less. And I'm going to sort of give it a little bit more time because I'm still giving him some stuff for it. And now he wants to go out. God damn. One sec. I'll do this quickly and I'll go pee. I'll go and pee. It's a good time to go and pee. Okay, he's gonna be back in a moment. I know it. I know it. He's gonna be barking at the office door in a moment. So, yeah. I'm just gonna wait for it. I'm just gonna wait. But yeah, I have another walk with Lillian tomorrow morning. As I've been doing every morning with the school holidays and stuff. And it's so difficult to just go for the walk and like enjoy my time, give my all to being there with her and just making the best of my time in a beautiful place with Nero and Lillian, because I'm constantly worrying about other stuff. It's so difficult. It's so difficult. I'm like trying my best to every step of the way, give my attention to her and not worry about like hurrying it along or getting anywhere quickly. Ah, it's so difficult. I don't know like how they could have done all of this differently, and the only way I would see any of this as not working would be that some stuff seems underutilized or unutilized entirely, and I mean that's like a story as old as time in MMOs, because like, you know, what ends up happening is the team that's doing the work for, by the way, we fly in here and it looks cool, the team that's doing the work for like the mapping and creating the zones and stuff like that, they might work at a completely different pace than the team that is doing the story or you know, the dialogue and stuff like that. And then when things change, and say for instance the mapping team has already made this entire map because they've been told initially what they wanted, they made it to spec and they made exactly what the people wanted, then they've got all this extra space, then the story gets cut or changed, and then there you are, you know, there you are. It's like, it's a tough position, you know, because what are you going to do? You're not going to cut the area out. There's really no point. So, yeah. But I mean, yeah, like I can clearly see how they would have possibly made this more. But imagine them releasing an expansion with just 3 zones. Like, what would have happened there? That would have been a little weird. It's like a mini expansion. Lucia? Lumen, at last you returned. How long was I away? It's good to see you again. No worse for your lunar adventure, I hope. Not really, no. We are 1 down, though. We've done what we can for now, and believe me, we intend to tell you all about it. But before we do, might you tell us what's become of Garlemald in our absence? We succeeded in subduing the Tempered inside the Tower of Babel? It's not Babel. Babel would be a double B. So we took many alive, but combined with those who were already in our custody, the number requiring care has grown exponentially. The inclement conditions have made it difficult, if not impossible, to treat them all here. And so we've petitioned for the aid of the allied nations. Some are understandably hesitant to proffer assistance, particularly those that were but recently subject to the imperial occupation. That said, several others have agreed to grant them refuge for treatment. With the assistance of your fellow Cylons, we endeavor to see them safely transported and subsequently cured of their tempering. With all the tempered to be relocated? No, not all. We have sufficient shelter to attend to those whose treatment has begun, and enough healers have volunteered to remain until their patients have recovered. Julius is one such patient, though he is not yet fit to receive visitors. Truth be told, it was a miracle that he and those in his company were not harmed in the chaos. If not for Alphino and Alisae's timely assistance, I dare say none of them would have been with us today. Part of the problem with MMO format is that it's shackled into a more or less persistent world. Yes, that's right. So, like, they can't really change stuff on the map except if they do phase in, and if they do it in very extreme ways. And honestly, the ways that they would do phase in like that would be so extreme that they would be entirely new maps. They would have to be. Which actually sort of, I would say, could make it quite interesting, but yeah. Then you got a weird system where, like, how do you allow people to visit the different or older versions of the maps? It's kind of it's a bit of a shit show. In light of recent developments, have the Alliance leaders come to any decisions regarding Garlemald? Given the tremendous ramifications of what's happened here, it'll take time to determine what must be done. In the meantime, they intend to work with the Eastern Alliance. Keep a close watch over the provinces. We have other news to share. Shortly after Anima was defeated, we received reports that each and every tower has vanished. For Mercy, the process was apparently not quite as violent as you experienced in Thavnir. Those who were trapped within have been rescued and received treatment. To hasten this endeavor, the Beast tribes have received instruction in the magics needed to cure Temperin. Master Matoya is no doubt thrilled. The Mother Porksy affords her so many visitors. Yes, and be grateful for our ongoing efforts and those of our comrades near and far. I have to get Nero in again, one sec. I'm just looking if he's sitting down. Okay, he seems to settle. He's fine, he's fine. As for the contingent, several of our members have been granted leave to return to their homelands after the transfer of Tempered has been completed. Sure. Lucia and I will remain, along with a small force, to continue offering aid to those in Garlemald. The Empire may be no more, but there are more who call these lands home. To believe that accounts of recent events... I believe that accounts for recent events here, so what of the moon and the Telophroi? Oh god, I hope you have somewhere comfortable to sit down. It's a long story. The final days, gods. I prayed your victory would mark the end of our troubles. There's still much we do not know, but the Alliance leaders must be told. Would you be willing to contact them in our stead? Yes, of course, I'll send word forthwith. We'll also release your fellow scions from their present duties, that they may return to Garlean. Your energies are better spent finding means to avert the coming apocalypse. Speaking of your fellow scions, you'll be happy to hear that Mistress Kryl, though still on the mend, has been moved to the Baldesian Annex and given into Tartaru's care. Thank you. I look forward to seeing them both upon our return. Let's be on our way then. One last thing, if I may. After your confrontation with Zodiac, you said Xenos took his leave, and in all likelihood has returned here to Garlemald. I have the mind to dispatch scouts to ascertain his whereabouts, but first I wish to ask if you believe there's merit to doing so. If they found him, they would not likely live to tell the tale. If you're expecting a trail of destruction to follow, you won't find one. Admirable but futile endeavor. Don't do it, dude. They won't live to tell the tale. I suppose you're right. To dispatch good soldiers in pursuit of such a beast would be to send them to their deaths. Pray, forget I entertained the notion. While on the subject of Xenos, the 10th Legion has made an official proclamation. They denounce the Crown Prince and condemn his role in the Empire's downfall. His very title has become a source of shame among his former subjects, and its continuous use serves only to hinder relations with foreign nations. For this reason, he's been declared Xenos Viator Galvus, outcast and enemy of Garlemald. What? What does that even mean? What a difficult word to say. Ah! Fandaniel's no more. Now his own people turn against him. It seems he's naught but his bloodlust to keep him company. Better that than an army to see it sated. At any rate, I will not keep you any longer. I pray safe passage back to Garlean for you. Zidana, would you have preferred if they had made the Garlemald part longer? Because, like, if it was one expansion all the way up to the moon, and then it stopped there, then the Garlemald part would surely have been double the length. And to be perfectly honest, I don't know if that would have been good or bad. Like, I wouldn't be able to tell you if that, like, from my personal experience here in Garlemald, it was fun, but it dragged a little bit, huh? The exciting parts were very exciting, but then there were the parts that weren't so exciting. Yeah. Oh, we back. Dude, this place is cooking. Look at this guy. Uthu Patafix. Oh, Uhu Patafix. Let's see if we can see any cat people. For your census. I see no one. Okay, let's go. Floppy Flop is here, however. We do have Floppy Flop. Oh, she's here. It's good to see you again. And free from chilblains, I take it. You're pleased to know everything's been kept in order since you've been away. I even brought us a few useful knickknacks back from home. But no sooner than I'd arrived, I received word of Kral being in poor health, and you on the moon. If you meant to give me a fright, you succeeded. Kral, welcome back, Lumen. We're so terribly worried about you. Though it's plain, I have caused my own fair share of worry, and for that I apologize. Heidlin called to me that day when you entered the Tower of Babel. Her pleas were faint but desperate, and I knew at once she required a vessel to carry out her will. And what came after feels like a dream barely remembered. My body flowing through the live stream toward Garlemald. When I regained consciousness, I was all aches and frostbite, exhausted of aether. So exhausted, in fact, I could only laugh, for it was in that moment I understood Raha's weariness from the Tower of Zot. Would that I could laugh at a time like this. Though we prevented Zodiac from being unleashed upon the world, I'm curious now what else took place there on the moon. A long story. And perhaps we should wait for the others to join before giving your account. Let's reconvene in the main hall once they've arrived. So this is going to be the voice acted part. For blessing, I've recovered enough to get out of bed. Even if I hadn't, I could not well miss out on your account, as you recount your exploits on the moon. Yeah, it's quite a tale to tell, isn't it? Let's do it. I see no reason to wait. I'm interested in seeing how the forum sort of responds to this idea of us already having gone to the moon, and we've interacted with the Loperates, and we know it's a ship, and we've like undercutted everything they've been doing here now. So like they have to take note of us. It's done. We know. There's no voice acting! Sorry to have kept you all waiting. Not at all, we understand you've been quite busy. Will Urianger be joining us? Nope. Duty keeps him away, I'm afraid. Though Lumen can explain why better than I. Oh, the voice acting comes now after I tell my story, maybe. Here it comes. Pan up. God, I've played too much of this game. No voice acting. The final days. as befell Amarot. Everyone's here, and we are to escape via the moon. What of the source and its reflections? I have no intention of standing by while the world falls to ruin, so how do we stop this? Unfortunately, we have no answers at present. If the celestial currents have grown stagnant, as was the case in the time of Amarot, the solution would be to alter the flow of aether throughout the entirety of the star. Oh god, no! Which leaves us the I double-clicked. Daunting task of identifying the underlying cataclysm of the final days, a feat which even the Amarotines could not accomplish. Unfortunately, we found no clues in Mare Elementorum. I wish I could go back right now. There's still much we do not know about the catastrophe itself, let alone what may have caused it. The final days were marked by the corruption of the Amarotines' creation magics. But we command no such power, which invites the question, what havoc is in store for us? If we knew that much, perhaps we could draw some parallel with the events of the past, thereby form some semblance of a plan. Perhaps we should start with the forum then. Having worked with the Loporrits in secret all this time, there's surely more they can tell us. Oh shit. Forgive the interruption, but I've urgent news. The forum is holding a public assembly in the plaza outside. Some sort of announcement. Oh no. What's Father up to now? He probably heard of what we were doing. Only one way to find out. He probably heard of what we were doing. He heard that we went to the moon and now he wants to expedite the plan completely. I want to see quickly what she said in that one scene that I missed. I can look in the event log, but I don't think I can click... Yeah, I was about to say. I don't think it was too important. It was probably some technical explanation of what we needed to do to alter the live stream or the aether flow or whatever. Oh my god, look at them. Why is the evil music playing? He knows.
Order! Order, I say! I thank you all for gathering here on such short notice.
Why is his voice so soft?
This day we must speak of grave affairs and their implications for the future of Garlean, nay, of this very star. Said affairs concern all citizens, and so we have called for a public assembly. You may have heard rumors of the Talopheroi and the havoc these madmen wreak abroad. Under normal circumstances, we would pay little heed to petty disturbances outside our borders. The final days, however, are another matter altogether. For we dare not ignore these prophetic words of Eld.
This too Lalafell.
The Endbearers will come, ushering chaos and calamity. The final days descend and devour the very
The Endbearers. Is he going to point at us now?
I've never heard this prophecy.
Is it true? Will all that really happen?
Calm yourselves. The time has come to speak of the Forum's most sacred duties. But first...
First he wants to point a finger at us.
Give voice to the voiceless. Let bindings be unbound. By unanimous decree, I declare the enchantment broken.
Oh shit, there we go. They can talk about it.
Master Leveilleur, if you would.
Very well.
Fascinating.
270 years ago, our forebears began an expedition in the Dravanian hinterlands, in search of a route to access the ethereal sea. This much is public knowledge. Their findings, however, would become the Forum's most closely guarded secret. What those researchers discovered in the hinterlands was not a passage unto the ethereal sea, but the very heart of our star, and Hydaelyn herself. She spoke to them of a calamity that would extinguish all life, and of a means by which we might be spared.
270 years ago.
The moon. 'Tis in truth a gargantuan vessel built to serve as sanctuary for her children, and deliver them from this doom. Much like Nunkref's hope in ages past, it will bear the people of a world in the throes of death to a new home.
I wonder if he's gonna basically say only Sharlayans are allowed. That would be so typical.
Needless to say, this will be no small undertaking. To facilitate the great work, the Forum has maintained close contact with the servants of Hydaelyn, who presently reside on the moon. Convinced that the foretold end was all but inevitable, we began amassing a wealth of knowledge, not merely for the betterment of our nation, but in preparation for the journey to come.
You reveal this to us now? By the gods, how long do we have?
No one knows, dude.
While we cannot say with certainty, we believe the hour to be nigh. We received a transmission from the moon suggesting as much not long ago. Which is why we must in earnest begin preparations for the great exodus.
Oh shit, dude.
For his impressive contributions and the leadership he demonstrated during our withdrawal from Dravania, we have elected Master Leveilleur to oversee this initiative.
Hey, Andy Val, what up? Yo. Well, we're not surprised, are we?
Fellow scribes and scholars, my countrymen, we face a threat of unprecedented scale. We must challenge the trials before us with composure and conviction if we are to find salvation. The wisdom of Sharlayan has ever been a shining beacon in the darkness, and so it shall continue to be.
Oh god.
It is our solemn charge to see our heritage preserved for future generations. For those who will come after, we will brave a new frontier.
I just want to know what they're going to say about the rest of the world. It's supposed to take everyone, not just them. Oh my god, he's brainwashed
Administrative edicts will be relayed to all major institutions ere long. In the meantime, carry on with your duties. With that, I hereby call this assembly to a close.
Are we not going to interrupt? Are we not going to call waffles? I mean, they're not waffling really, it's all true, but like...
Do you remember what Mother told us when we visited home? That it wasn't until after we were born that Father seemed to lose himself in his work.
How old are they?
If that great work of his was the evacuation of this star, then...
Yes. It wasn't for his benefit. Would you mind waiting here a moment? I wish to speak with Father before we leave.
Oh shit. Take your time. Keep it civil.
Thank you. I shan't be long.
If it's all the same to you, I have a few choice words to share with Father as well.
So, come to call us cowards and bid us join your fruitless battle against the inevitable.
I don't know how to feel about their battle yet. Their battle.
We do not object to the Forum's proposal. On the contrary, those who wish to flee have every right to do so. Eorzea is cooperating with your associates on the moon to ensure that all is ready should evacuation be our only recourse.
Then whatever your business, I suggest you be brief.
Though we cannot boast the boundless wisdom of Garlean, we have first-hand knowledge of foreign cultures and have conversed with no small number of peoples.
Yeah, and these guys live in a bubble.
These experiences have taught us fundamental truths that cannot be recorded in any tome, nor charted on any map. The beating heart of this planet is its people, many of whom would give anything, even their lives, to protect the lands they love. Many may choose to join you in the end. But what of those unwilling or unable, for whom escape will never be an option? What would you have them do? To ignore the plight of those one might conceivably save is not wisdom, Father. It is indolence. This is why we choose to fight.
Oh god, there we
We'll
go.
not ask for your understanding, Father. Only that you don't turn a blind eye to the good we have done. That we can still do. We're not children in need of protection. Hold fast to your principles and let the world burn if it please. But we believe there is still another way.
I wonder if he's gonna give us a one-liner and just walk away. God, dude. I hope
And
not.
if there is, we will find it. You see if we don't.
Do as you will. Just stay out of our way.
He's doing it! Oh god, he just did it! Oh no. I mean, technically it's a two-liner. Close enough, though. Close enough.
Were he not so consumed with self-righteousness, he might tell you how proud he is of you both.
Oh, please. Oh, please, dude.
Bold words call for bold action. And there'll be no turning to your father should plans go awry.
What do you mean?
As if I ever would. So long as there are those who wish to stay and fight for this star, we have to do what we can to help them.
Thing is, we have the choice to go on the moon, right? We've been given passage. We can go. We can go. So it's not really a big thing.
To do that, we'll need to be well rested.
Oh, good. Okay, it's nap time.
Wouldn't you agree? And having triumphed over what we once thought to be the source of all evil, I can think of no one in greater need of at least a dozen winks.
Sure.
Shall we then? To the Annex, to prepare for tomorrow.
It's got a real little bird mouth, doesn't he? It's like on the verge of being a beak. I like it. It actually, honestly, sort of splits them a little bit. She has the chipmunk cheeks and he has the beak. That's how I see the two of them. That's how you can tell them apart. Let's go. Tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap, tap. Oh, nice music. Yeah. I feel like I could just chill over here. Maybe do some crafting in the town square like all these fine folk. I won't, though. I won't. Not because I haven't leveled any of my crafting stuff, because surely I have. I mean, I could clearly... I mean... okay. Crowd tells me the forum made a rather monumentous announcement, so there's to be a great exodus, is there? I'm reminded of my narrow escape from the Isle of Val, the realization, the run-in, the mixture of relief and regret. Why me, I asked myself. Why me? Why us? Why now? Why wonder? There's no use in fretting over the cosmic morality or lack thereof. We're here, and we'll get through this together. And who knows, maybe my luck will rub off and grant everyone a narrow escape. There's no harm in praying for as much. Oh, but enough of my rambling. I'm sure you're exhausted. Your chamber awaits. Give me 1 sec. I need to let Nero out again. He's up and down in at the door. Old boys, dude. He really marches up and down. But once he settles for like good. So he's settled now, and he's gonna sleep. He's gonna sleep. I'm gonna give him like a little biscuit before he goes. Before I go to bed, and he will just stay. he'll munch it, and he'll stay on the couch, and he'll probably sleep till the morning. I can see he's done his business outside. He's finished. He's sort of tucked in for the night. Let's go. To the chamber. Complete. So I leveled to 87, nothing actually happened. There should be another dungeon soon, but like... No feast tonight. Maybe Oddbird can join us. One last time. There it is, dude. Am I having an echo? Oh, shit! We're getting a preview of the final days. Hell yes, man. But what is that? I knew it. They can't leave me alone. And I'm fine with that, actually. It makes for entertaining. A visitor comes knocking at your door. Whoever could it be? Okay. Can I be real? It's always Grahatia, right? But the thing is that if they're throwing you a curveball and actually... Like, they're asking who you think it is, it's probably Estinian. Because it's the least likely of all of them. But I'll say Graha because it's the most obvious answer. Wow, I'm excited to see him. What the heck? How predictable.
Oh, apologies. I didn't mean to... If you could spare a moment before bed.
Oh, shit! Wait. I get to choose who comes? Oh my god. Well, I'm okay. I chose one that everyone likes. This is the choice for the people. I think I made the right choice. So I didn't guess right. I chose right in this case. Can I tell you who I would have chosen if I sort of knew what I was doing? I'd probably pick LSA and then Grahatia second. But it'll be very close. Maybe Grahatia first. See, I don't really have much to say to Estinian. I don't really want to see Alphino at all. Ishtola, dude, why do you want to call your mom in the middle of the night? I don't want that. Thancred, yes. Thancred's cool. But I'd probably pick LSA, yeah. Come in.
Thank you. I fear this may be the last quiet night we have to talk for quite some time. I'm
gonna check.
Troubled of late.
I'm gonna check the diary.
Unwarranted concerns, perhaps. I hope. Nevertheless, I feel compelled to share them with you. Though you have bested your enemies thus far, Xenos and even Zodiac, your victories have come at a considerable cost to yourself.
What the shit, man? What kind of Depro nonsense is this?
No one is without their limits, and you are no exception. I worry the added weight of the final days will prove more than you can bear. It is surely too much for any one woman.
Instead of saying this, he should say, I am here to support you through any worries you have of the final days. That's people 101, dude. That's people 101. You don't say, oh shit, man, you're not going to handle it.
Bear it alone.
There it is.
Let me share your burden.
Oh my god, this is actually pretty sultry.
My, carrying capacity pales in comparison to yours.
True.
But I could still help. Shoulder the occasional satchel from your ever-growing mountain of, baggage.
This view is just so... Oh my god, dude, this whole thing is so awkward.
You've already done so
I'm not gonna let
much
him in.
to help relieve me of mine own encumbrances. 'Tis only fair that I repay you in kind.
Is anyone
Of
else...
course, it needn't be only troubles we share.
Oh my god. What would have happened if Estinian came? Like, I'm so curious.
Moments of joy may seem few and far between now, but there will come a time when we look back fondly on this journey. The inquiry at the Forum, our march through the snows of Garlemald, our impromptu dinner in this very room. All of it. And that is to say nothing of the journeys yet to come. To the ends of the world and beyond.
Now I'm feeling tempted to watch them all. Oh! What's that face?
But tomorrow will be no less busy than today, and I've kept you from your rest long enough.
That's it? Okay, good. That means I can watch the rest. He said his piece.
Sleep well, my friend.
I'm gonna watch it. If only to know how the characters feel about me. I'm watching Estinian next. I don't even care about LSA anymore. I want to see Estinian. Don't. Short while earlier in the Alamegan Quarter. What? Where are we going now? What is this about? Are we going to see the beginning of the end here? It sounds pretty serious.
Thank the gods that tower is gone. The sight of it was enough to make me sick.
Thank the Ilsebar contingent, more like. Word is, they fought their way into Garlemald and toppled the bloody thing themselves. Not just the one, neither. All the towers have up and vanished.
Aye, I heard the same. Commander Aldin and his troops helped keep casualties to a minimum, too.
What?
But is it true? They brought back tempered Garlean soldiers.
Oh, God.
As Commander Aldin tells it, they've a treatment for that now. But don't you worry. Cured or not, they've no plans to bring them into the city proper.
I see. Well, that's a relief then. I know we've brothers and sisters among the lot, but I can't say I'm eager to welcome them home.
Wanted to think about it for a while yet. They're to be looked after in Alagana for the time being.
Shit is this now? Is this Joris or whatever his name is? Oh god, it's Sivin! Meanwhile in Ishgard, this creepy sound is just persistent. It plays and plays. We know this shan't be a happy night. Oh, it's him!
Another day, another commission of paramount importance.
Old Erenville.
Well, what have we here?
Looks like a drunk elf.
Are you all right?
Oh shit. What's going on? Is he oh no!
Was that? No. The shadows play tricks, nothing more.
No, it was, dude. It was.
The towers are gone, and the Garlean threat is abated. And yet... Why does it feel as though it's about to get much, much worse?
Wow, he's standing there talking to himself. How does he even have these insights? God. Where now? What's going on? Oh shit, there it comes. Is that Limsa? What was that? No, wait. What island was this over here? It wasn't Limsa, right? Was that Charlotte? What is this music? Oh my god. Oh, the skies are aflame! Was it Thavnir? Okay. Thank you. I couldn't see quick enough. Thank you. Oh man. Oh my god, it just stays. No! Oh my god! They almost made me quit the game. I love how you can go all the way back, dude. You can go all the way back. Was that it? Oh no, wrong one. So it was the previous one to that. No, it was the previous one to this. This is meanwhile in... Yeah. Okay. So it's the second one. Oh. Oh god, this is gonna take a while. Oh my god. I don't know if I'm gonna watch them all right now. I think we're gonna do like a few now and then we'll do the rest tomorrow or something. Let's see what happens. I don't know. It's just, if I have to watch this every time... Or how long does this take? No, okay, it's not that long. It's just the flames and then we go back and it's done. Okay. Dude, there's someone out there. That woman who called to us that one time, she's out there. We don't know who she is, we don't know what she wants, but she's out there, dude. I need to see what Estinian says. I want to know why the shit he would be coming and knocking on my door in the middle of the night. Like, what in the world would even drive him to do that? There's no dragon to slay in this room. Or perhaps there is. Oh, who could it be? Estinian, perhaps? Look how happy I look to see Estinian. Not. You were my second choice, guy. Oh my god. Oh my god, he's not in his armor.
You're alone. Good.
Whoa.
The twins thought now would be a wonderful time to pay a visit to my chambers. Rather than listen to them bicker over tonight's snacks and tomorrow's plans, I seized the first opportunity to make my escape.
Listen. Listen to the music. He's got the main theme from Heavensward on his side.
To their credit, they decided against intruding on your peace and quiet.
Only because I didn't choose them. He doesn't want to come in.
Can all be a bit exhausting at times, can't it? I wasn't sure what to make of you at first. During the Dragon Song War, how quick you were to take up a cause not your own. But I came to see that is simply the way of you and yours. I will not pretend to understand this talk of ancient primals and the final days. but I trust in your judgment and choose to believe in your cause. You and Alphino have my lance, now and always.
If it's all just duty, 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 it's kind of boring.
You'll need it. Rack and ruin looming on the horizon. Calamity bearing down upon us. There's no place I'd rather be than here. Standing shoulder to shoulder with friends on the front line. So do not hesitate to send me against your enemies. I'll make them rue the day they met me.
Oh no.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I could do with a little air.
Oh,
if Alphino asks, I was never here.
God. I mean, that's actually pretty funny. What? Are you serious?
Tomorrow.
For real? Is he jumping out my window? Yeah, it's gonna be hard to top that one. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's gonna be hard to top that one. Doesn't matter what the others even do, like... Man just marched through our room. Jumped out the window. And he was just like, you have my lance. Boom. It's like, that's basically, you could condense the entire conversation to, you have my lance. My people need me. Bye. God. I love it. No, that was good. That was good. That was a good one. That was a good one. Dragoon's got a goon. That's right. That's right. Okay, so LSA is next. I wanted to see what she had to say for herself. She's gonna be more heartfelt. For real, for real. Who could it be? Nah, it's bad. Who could it be? LSA? I don't know what Ishtola would even say. Like, honestly, what would even be the point of invite? It's her. There you go. And we don't get...
a midnight snack, were you? I did
Oh, yeah,
consider
yeah.
bringing a few sweets, but decided this wasn't an appropriate occasion.
Come in.
I couldn't sleep. Had a few things on my mind. I know it's late, so I'll try not to talk your ear off.
What? I was told that you were with your brother in Estinian's room.
It's Xenos. I keep thinking back to Garlemald when he'd
Whoa,
taken
okay.
control of your body. An altogether terrifying experience, to say the least. And one that served as a harsh reminder. No one, no matter how strong or quick or clever, is invincible. Not even you.
Dude, I play warrior.
And as much as it might seem at times that you are, one misstep, one mistake, and that's that. Which is why, even though I know you've heard it 1,000 times before, I'm going to tell you to take better care of yourself. Because you really, really should. It goes without saying that we're all committed to this fight. But that doesn't mean that we need to throw our lives away. You know how I feel about noble sacrifices. Right, that's settled. We'll be keeping the acts of gratuitous bravado to a minimum.
Sure. She's out.
When I
Peace.
looked father in the eye and swore we'd find a way to avert this tragedy, it wasn't a promise just for him. It was a promise for you, too.
We've got a bond, she and I. Ah, shit, I missed the shot. I think I got that shot already, though. I mean, I had another chance anyway, so... Right, that was good. That was good, that was good. Let's see... I'll just go down the list now. I've gotten the ones I wanted out of the way, so... I'm keen... Like, Alphino is probably going to be the most... Like, if I'm being honest, I think that the sort of... At this point, at least, the two that I would see as canon would be Alphino Grahatia. That would be the two that I think would be like the ones that the devs would choose for you if they had to choose. Knock, knock, knock. Whoever could it be? Or maybe Elfino and LSA, like, and then Grahatia as well. But like, I don't know, man. I still think Elfino would be the one.
I hope I didn't wake you.
It's always interesting hearing the
I pray
music
you will
that they
forgive
pick.
the unannounced visit, but I wish to speak with you before retiring for the night.
So this must be a big point in the story then. If they have all of these like really important conversations here, must be a big point in the story.
About Garlemald, and the time we spent with the people of Tertium.
Oh no.
Dangerous though it was, I'm glad we had the opportunity to treat with Euless and Quintus. I was worried what might happen after we were collared. If they attempted to restrain you too. If they succeeded.
Please. Please. I'm a warrior.
Once more, I put you in harm's way. And for that, I must apologize. Or rather, I should thank you for trusting in me time and time again. After all our journeys together, I dare say I've used every expression imaginable to convey to you my gratitude. Nevertheless, I hope these words of mine still carry some small weight.
You see, in that specific case, he was the one trusting in me, not the other way around.
Tomorrow, our fight continues. Mayhap it would have been better to seek you out after we have true cause for celebration. But having mustered the courage to stand up to Father and achieve a personal victory of sorts, I wanted to carry on in that spirit before my nerves got the better of me. The hour grows late, and you doubtless tire of my ramblings. I have a letter for Orenvold to finish, but we'll be off to bed shortly. Sleep well.
Yeah, punchy fist, dude. Hells to the yes. My dude. Okay. We've got two left, right? Thanky and Stola. We're gonna look at them all. We're here now and it doesn't take long and it's worth it. You get a lot of different sides of the story here. And even though you're not really learning anything new, you're seeing a bit more of the character. And these are characters that, you know, doubtless, we're going to be seeing a lot more of in the story. And, hey, you want to know what they're about. Because when they go, when it's finally their time, you know, to punch the ticket, you want to have the full effect. Okay? I partly sort of imagine Stola will just push the door open and sit in one of the chairs and start talking. That's her way, right? Okay, thank you. What you got for me, buddy? This better be good, dude.
Evening. I hoped you hadn't crawled beneath the covers just yet.
I hoped you'd come in something other than your
If you
battle
indulge
attire.
me for a moment, I have a favor to ask.
What? No one wants to come in, you're right.
Don't worry. Nothing desperate or dire, if that's what you were wondering. Not yet. You know, we may have quite literally entered our final days. The ancients went so far as to call it that for a reason. If so, then everything we did for Reen, for the first, will have been meaningless. And I can't accept that. I just can't. My mind won't allow for the possibility. And that could be a problem. When we're in the thick of it, I don't know if I've got it in me to be pragmatic this time. To run, even if running's the right choice. the only choice.
Oh, that's
so
what he
if you see
wants.
me turning a blind eye to the harsh reality, beat some sense into me, would you? I trust you and the other scions with my life. And I'd like to think the feeling is at least occasionally mutual. And I never forgive myself if my stubbornness put them in danger.
I didn't have much to say to these guys, did I?
Gods, listen to me. Beginning to sound like the father I never had. So, can I count on you to keep me in line? I can think of no one else more eminently qualified.
I like this personal touch they have with the camera being my character's angle. That's it, dude. Punchy fist.
Excellent. Now I can breathe a bit easier. Which isn't to say that I will, given what we're up against. Let's keep this little chat our secret. I'd rather not have anyone scolding us for burning the midnight oil.
It's fine, I was having nightmares anyway. Okay, Stola's lost. As is the way. Can't help it, man. She's just not been that interesting. I really feel like since... When was it? Yeah, since mid Shadowbringers, she's just had not, like... her screen time has not been that impactful. Dude, they should feel honored that I stare at them like I do. Who's there? Oh, we know who it is. Mom. It's Mom.
You're still awake. Good.
Oh, there's her Master Matoya theme.
Might I trouble you to stand still for a moment?
Sure. What the... Hello?
Nothing appears out of the ordinary.
Well, I just had this vision.
A precautionary measure. You will recall that serving as a vessel for abundant light in the First very nearly ended poorly.
Yes.
In your recent battle on the moon, you were almost certainly exposed to similar, if not greater, forces. Fortunately, from what I can see, you and your ether are none the worse for wear.
So, as it is, she came to check on me, like any good mother would.
Would that Reen were here to confirm my assessment. To think you actually found yourself in a direct confrontation with Zodiark.
I'm obviously checking her out.
As if Xenos gallivanting about in your body was not misfortune enough. Did you so grossly offend every single deity in a past life that they saw fit to place a curse upon your soul?
Levity. Good.
Forgive me. That was in poor taste. I recall vividly how battered and broken it was in the depths of Amarot. Would that you could have seen it with your own eyes. Mayhap then you would understand why the greater part of me is glad you did not. It was a horror beyond description. Promise me you will be careful, that you will seek my counsel if you feel unwell.
I like her theme.
That puts my heart at ease, if only a touch. I suspect it will grow colder as the night wears on, so do be sure to stay warm.
They really push in the mom thing with
Sleep well. May the shadows keep you.
What the hell is that? Okay. Cool. Yeah. Is that the quest we've done so far? When you put it all on paper, it doesn't even look like that much, dude. What the hell? Like, I feel like I've been doing so much more than that. Huh. And you know what? This is perfect. This is perfect. It's like fast forward logging out there. Fast forward crawling onto that rock hard bed.